I love you. I'm going to hold your hand while I say this. But I don't think your white paper's working like you think it is. I'm losing my mind over here. I've been reviewing B2B white papers and lead gen systems for over a dozen years. And honestly, I still see making white papers and putting them behind a paywall. Can somebody show me the money? Like, show me the data. We're in such an era of immediate AI-powered digital insights. If you can't say how valuable a piece of content was to your success this last year, why? Why? Show me the data of why this makes sense. Because what I'm seeing from the customer side on lead gen assets, 50-page white papers, and extensive reports, I don't think it's working. The UN commissioned a report that found that 20% of UN reports are only downloaded fewer than 1,000 times. That's like less than 4 times per member country, right? That is not a lot. If the UN can't get people to download their white papers, who in the fast-paced, AI-enabled world of B2B business professionals has time to read your white paper? How many of those white papers are just in a downloads? Do you even know how many times they've been opened? How much time did you spend making a 20 to 30-page document that you don't even know was opened? How is that driving your business goals? How? I don't get it. I can't see it. If your lead gen looks like 2015, I can tell. If your lead gen isn't offering value by following up with emails, additional content, or even a thank you message, what are you doing? Why are you spending that time? I know that if you are a passionate professional who cares about the business you're working for, that 30-page white paper did not happen overnight. You spent hours and days of team time putting it together, and you lock it behind a form on a web page and hope that it brings leads? How much more effective would that thought leadership be if you talked to somebody in person? If you talked to many people on camera? If you talked to thousands of people because they were hungry to hear what you had to say every week? How often can your team launch a 30-page white paper? How frequently can you learn what's most effective about that? How much do you understand about the engagement and the impact and the deals that those messages drove? Here's the other thing. All of those insights, every bullet point or table that you've isolated or brought out in a pretty graphic, it's going to be 10 times more accessible if you get on camera, if you get in front of your audiences and say it out loud.